you put into the safe lane if you're expecting to have a normal. Sounds like a disgusting lane.
Like you can literally buy a lot of things. Oh, top lane, they are fighting for Lotus. Schofield gonna die.
Yep, Schofield is the one falling low. He's gonna get ticked out. All of that tick damage that we spoke about earlier. Venom.
Well, nighttime is coming, but look who is on the mid lane. Toby Dota. He might be able to
coming through.
find that
Mongo is very isolated. They even bring in a third support, Yamich, making a TP rotation as well. But Dark Mongo, so far still alive, but eventually will go down. Brought back to the tree for the bushwhack.
Dark Mongo really wanna pressure Sumail, don't wanna give him free creeps.
What did this guy do to you? As bottom Vitz is gonna be the one that's in trouble right now. Venomous Gale gets thrown out. Yamich and Toby.
It's better to you first make move. Why? Because if you make a first move, then you're gonna force them to react, and when they react, they are losing their plan of making the move first.
To that point, down bottom, we have a quick movement coming in onto Vitz. Toby did not leave. Yamich came back. Do you maybe consider getting the full vessel?
Maybe that can be a good item. You're right.
Down bottom, El Misho will be saved by Vitz.
Crystallis
But
is here.
unfortunately, Crystallis just came through the twin gate, so easily gets the kill on El Misho. And now Vitz, all of a sudden, very isolated. Killed off by himself. Bird to the top side of the map. Has ghosts in 2 seconds, but they are completely unnecessary. This tower is dead. Crystallis has already abandoned it. El Misho has been caught with the Doom. Has a fair amount of attack, movement speed, so gonna get away for now. But Yamich right there, Acorn shot. Don't even need the bushwhack. Doom with the bonus movement speed, % of games buying Midas is a grief. He's about to die. In fact, bushwhack will be there. They don't have the Doom, but there's no way that they actually need it. Vitz knows that he is dead to rights. Still level 5, but they don't actually go for it. Why didn't they just dive him? He's only level 5. Sumail will come through as well, though. Sumail is here. Okay, that's why I wanted to make sure that King gets the kill. Still gets stolen by Yamich, but it will be a kill for Sumail after they bring down Schofield.
So there is a lot of damage.
Marlo is going to get aggressed upon right now by Sumail. Spirit Vessel out on top of him. There's going to be the bushwhack, and there's more than enough damage to kill off this Death Prophet. Spirit Siphon will only do so much. They didn't even need the sharpshooter from Yamich easily either. And we don't have the Aghanim Scepter either on Frank. It just feels like for the side of Playtime, the former South American rejects, as they're about to lose El Misho in the top lane, it feels like they need 10 more minutes here, LeBron, before they can even start to play Dota.
Top 2. And they have a chance, as you mentioned, they need 2-0, right?
Yeah. If they 2-1, then they have to either... I think they lose out at the 2-1 because they'll have lost the head-to-head, but they need a 2-0.
Okay.
Right now, it's looking like they'll at least be able to get game 1. Frank, though, does use the Fiend's Gate to be able to bring down Toby on the other side of the map, but who the hell cares on MOUZ? Look at Boom, pumping the drums, just charging in onto Schofield with the help of Sumail.
The Muertes hero that can carry this game later in the game, but will they come to this late? Sumail says no.
Let's see who they find here. Schofield throws out the Observer Ward. They get some vision onto Boom. Another ward will be there. They see both Boom and Toby. The ghosts will come out. There's going to be the Urna Shadows out onto Toby. Dark Mongo finds the first kill. Lift back onto Doom, but they've already lost their Misho and Sumail with the amplified damage, making sure they get the kill.
Oh,
the Doom is thrown out, immediately stolen away by Schofield and thrown onto Sumail. They will at least kill off this Rubik with the sharpshooter, but Sumail, his life will be forfeit nonetheless. And with these ghosts still going for Dark Mongo, he does not care about that Doom.
It's gonna be interesting again to see minute 20 if Schofield gonna invest into the gem. Oh, someone is doing.
Top lane. Boom has gotten the Doom out onto the Spat Rider. El Misho will tick out. This is so sad, bro. He was like 300 gold away from the Blink Dagger. Gets reset, and now bottom El Misho, he has to watch Schofield potentially dying as well, as the Vessel is out on top of him, taking him out slowly but surely. Sumail kills him with the Sleight of Fist, able to Remnant out as well. So the Ember Spirit perfectly safe. Here comes Dark Mongo, hoping to make a turnaround here with the Tumbler's Toy. He immediately gets bushwhacked, and you could actually be in danger here. Sumail finds him with the Searing Chains. There's going to be the Noxious Plague as well as the Venomous Gale. Sharpshooter is on cooldown, but Dark Mongo is almost dead. Sumail remnants in after him. He's still not going down, but the bushwhack and the Acorn shot. Yo, shout out Yamich. How much damage just came from that hoodwink? Bye. Look at this. They saw him. They saw the Vitz Muerta. They have an Observer Ward on the top lane. They know exactly what's happening. The TP out for El Misho. Not going to be allowed to happen. Caught and killed immediately, and now Vitz has to run. Does have a TP available, trying to get out right now. Will be scouted, and what?
Oh, Toby's gonna be
Back in the real game though, top lane. Blink Dagger now revealed from Elvisho, dragging Toby into the fray. There will be a Doom immediately expended onto the Muenta as Crystallis now jumps in, wanting to make something happen here. He's low on HP, but that's where Huskar wants to be. Frank will gonna burn out to these burning spears. This BKB is protecting Crystallis, but the damage from these ghosts, the exorcism making a difference in this fight. Crystallis will back off for a second as Sumail also doesn't want to approach Dark Margo too closely. Will allow the Death Prophet to escape, but El Misho not going to be as lucky. Boom, chases him down. See what they decide to do. They actually smoke on the side of MOUZ. They're heading in towards this mid lane. They see Dark Margo, but he's going to go to safety. Instead, they're going to go onto the high ground, finding Schofield, the easier catch. This Rubik almost certainly going to die, but can he secure the life of Frank? Sumail not able to find the steering change just yet, looking towards Frank. Not going to decide to use it just yet. Only now does he make the decision to trigger that spell. And he will be able to hold Frank long enough that his team can catch up and kill him.
Gonna
Dark Margo.
try to scale.
Dark Margo's dead. Dark Margo's dead. He's gone. He's gone. Boom has a Doom if he wants to use it, but I don't even think it's necessary. BKB will now be expended by Dark Margo. He gets doomed. Boom will not actually be able to kill him off. Why didn't he just doom him immediately? I think they would have had the damage. At the same time, I did not know about that, but we'll learn something new every day. As Schofield will learn about positioning right now, as he is very out of it and will be punished for this one. This triangle is not yours any longer, my friend. Gotta give this one up. Elmisho, get the lasso out onto the Boom, but Boom immediately just pops the BKB, charging forward onto Elmisho. They will kill him off with a sharpshooter hit, and Frank now in an awkward position. Spirit Vessel out on top of him. He has no protective items, no protective spells.
Gonna be able to commit more. Oh, defusing ulti.
Oh,
there is a blink
Dark
on him.
Margo popped the exorcism, blinks forward. Only going to be able to find Toby for now. They do steal the Plague Ward. Blink lifts back onto Crystallis, but he activates the BKB, jumps in onto Schofield, immediately kills him off. And now here comes Sumail, getting the steering chains onto Dark Margo, separating him from the rest of the team fight. They've killed off now Misho as well. Toby does die throughout all of this.
But
and Boom throws the Doom onto this Death Prophet, but she'd already used BKB as well as the Exorcism.
Oh, this is huge.
Not gonna really get much out of it.
Now you can do
Blade. That's not nearly enough. There's no BKB, there's no Revenant's Brooch, there's no Daedalus.
They're gonna smoke, they're gonna smoke.
I do not know about this. Like, going with this Muenta as she is right now, they just lost El Misho as well. Yamish though doesn't have much mana, so maybe this is the opportunity. Does get feared back with the dead shot. Yamish though still in a very good stead as Boom able to isolate Schofield in the river. They have gotten onto this Rubik. Well, the stolen Doom is gone. It does get expended onto Crystallis, but it's not really going to matter as they have the Pit of Malice out. Boom fighting 1v1 against Vitz, and it's going to be the easiest fight of his lifetime. Now they just turn towards Frank, make sure they cancel out the TP, easily kill him off. And that advantage you mentioned of the Doom being a big special right now, inside the Roshan pit, maybe hoping to steal the Sages. Roshan not being cooperative, he's not dying in time. Who's going to get those one? Dark Margo! He did his best, but not enough damage. He didn't.
Not sure, but yeah, this is probably one of the best duels. Oh, and Him is gonna steal the like
trying to go onto Schofield, drags him back with the harpoon, gonna be able to get the kill with the help of Yamish and the sharpshooter. El Misho though gets the lasso out onto Boom. BKB will be triggered, but Boom should die here. He gets out, no way. Okay, eventually he goes down, but the commitment required will mean that Sumail is very free to charge forward in the fight. Slide of Fist will be able to get the kill out onto Frank. And Crystallis now 1v1 against Dark Margo. Exorcism will not help in that moment. Vitz has already been zoned back into the fountain. That will leave the side of MOUZ with free access to the up high ground, free access to the game. GG, well played is called. And MOUZ, I don't know where this team was yesterday, LeBron. But
Toby actually gave them all this early momentum. And I want to see what happened yesterday. One win against MOUZ, they banned the... Yeah, it's a Flame Phoenix against Monkey King. Okay, nice. The strongest course.
And have the first $130 floated for free in your favor. Right now, 2-2 bounty trade. Of course, you want the... Oh, mid lane. Dark Margo. He's actually in trouble. He might die here.
Nice body
Blast
block
off,
from Toby.
blood grenade, some right clicks. Boom is going to draw the first blood. He's going to die for this. Mid lane, we do see that Enchantress has made her way that side of the map. But Omnisho not going to be able to fully catch up to Sumail. But now they're surrounding him. Actually, Sumail went into the river. Okay, Sumail could be in trouble here, but on the backside though, Sumail threw out some damage with the help of Yamich. They find the kill onto Dark Margo. Snowball forward, dragging the Enchantress, and they do find the kill. Toby there with the blast off though. Maybe it might be MOUZ finding the counter kills, but no, there's more than enough damage emerging from Playtime.
Sumail actually gonna...
They're gonna try and kill him again before he gets there. Yamich getting the initial cog pushback. Sumail still not level 6. Blast off doesn't connect. Sumail just needs one more creep, but he doesn't even need it. They have the damage. Elmisho shows up a little bit too late to back the stun. Nice little dodge of the monkey jump. Unfortunately though, Crystallis way too far away from any allies to assist him.
His vessel is completed. And I really like that he's building into the travels, because travel is very important for Phoenix to be able to scale. Oh, Sumail on the mid lane.
Mid lane, Sumail is being lassoed. First one of the game coming in from Frank. No way out of this one. We'll try to buy some time, but he will end up dead. In the meantime, they did snowball in towards Toby, but he has access to the blast off.
Back in the days, well, a rune. Ooh, arcane rune on the top lane.
First hook shot coming in from Yamich. There's going to be the primal roar directly out onto Schofield. He will snowball in onto the Razorback. It gets oh, that was so smart by Elmisho. He's still going to end up losing Schofield here. The vessel is out on top of him. Schofield is dead to the wild axes. Nothing can be done by the Storm Spirit. Not an easy kill.
Wits. Ooh, nice grenade from Yamich. First he stopped his blink.
Next one to Yitz to make sure to cancel out the tree jump from Wits. Now he's in a lot of trouble, being bounced around by the power cogs. And as soon as Boom shows up with the additional fire spirits and the spinade until literally before the animation of the tree jump, that's kind of incredible.
Yeah,
Top lane though, Crystallis might be in some danger here as he's being chased by Frank. There's going to be the last throw dragging the Alchemist back. He will be able to get out the stun. Toby there with the blast off. Unfortunately, the TP cancelled by the snowball.
Top network with Alchemist.
Dude, this is the second day in a row that we see it's 12 minutes and the Alchemist doesn't even have a relic.
Yeah, this is the usually moment when you have actually radiance. Ooh, they're gonna see the big
We
stack.
are about to get a kill potentially out onto the Storm Spirit. He'll be saved by Schofield, will drag him to the creep wave, but no mana remaining on Dark Margo. Sumail shows up with the primal roar. They find the kill. Schofield goes down as well. Here comes Frank looking for the lasso potentially as Dark Margo buys back, hoping to make a big impact in this fight. Yamich is going to be the one to tick out first, and they get more out of this. Toby ends up dead. But now, Boom also here available for the fight. Does not have access to the Supernova, unfortunately. Sumail falling extremely low. They have the vessel out onto Elmisho, but now that Vitz even has shown up, comes through with the Primal Spring, secures the kill onto Sumail.
And meanwhile, Alchemist managed to farm. So it was a really nice trade for them eventually. Oh, boy.
Frank, I don't know about this one, gang. Frank! Why did you pop those bongo boots? He might be able to kill Boom, but there's no way he survives this. Crystallis is here with the unstable concoction. Should be a very straightforward kill onto Frank. Vitz, top lane. The Wukong's command will be triggered out by this Monkey King. Toby is right there waiting to throw up the blast off. He finds it. Unfortunately, the Monkey King able to dodge it out in a beautiful fashion. Now goes back in with the Primal Spring, found the strike combination. He gets the kill out onto Toby, but he's going to lose his life for this one as Crystallis closes him down with the unstable concoction and the help of Boom Supernova. Boom also getting vision onto Schofield with this laser, scouted out by the Sun Ray, killed off by Boom.
For MOUZ, they being able to defend Alchemist, defend his area, plus they got the Monkey King. He actually outplayed them really well. Oh, not again.
Oh, Monkey King might just die bottom. He just respawned. Primal Roar will be there. They bring him down.
Oh, and look, Schofield. He already got the gem, bro. It's minute 18. This is their playstyle.
Now it's okay. Yo, speaking of items, top lane as Frank is gonna die.
For them now to play aggressive, to go for the constantly fights.
Yamich about to die. Dark Margo at least gets that kill, so that's going to get him a bit closer towards having BKB.
Oh, Frank. Last on Sumail.
Okay, this could be a big deal. Lasso on Sumail. He's still alive for now. Warrior's Punch will be there to stall him out. And if they come back with the snowball, they kill him off and they kill the Supernova. So Boom will die. He was trying to protect Sumail, but he'll be fine. They're going to follow him though, and he's not going to see them approaching through the top side. Crystallis right behind him. Dark Margo goes onto the wave. There's going to be the stun. Primal Roar is out as well. Do they have the lockdown? Blast Off will connect at the same time as the Cogs push him back. Has the BKB now available, so they have fighting prowess. At the same time, though, MOUZ trying to look for a small skirmish themselves. Yamich will be able to get the hook shot forward onto Misho. Nice free kill. Oh, Boom, though. Also going to get connected onto by Schofield and Vitz right behind.
Schofield,
so they end up losing their offlaner. Schofield, what a god, able to make that initiation happen. And they're chasing. They want to be able to get these brothers down. Vitz might be in some danger here. They just need one Primal Roar, but Yamich is going to be the one that gets caught out first. Primal Roar will go out onto Dark Margo, but Schofield, beautiful snowball going back. Wukong's come out, now activated, doing quite a bit of damage. Vitz holding in the Alchemist with the help of Frank, and they kill him off. Sumail, even with the BKB, he's in danger. He's going to lose his first life. And on life number 2, how do they get him out of this one? Yamich will buy back. Hookshot forward, going in, back towards Vitz. BKB now activated by the Monkey King to throw out the right clicks. Vitz finds a double kill. Dark Margo holds up Yamich to make sure he gets a die back from... Gets scouted. Schofield sees him. Schofield knows that he's bringing the team. They're going to go on Schofield instead, though, instead of going directly onto the Monkey. But they find the Monkey's also been pushed back. He does try to TP out Supernova. Will it pop in time? No.
Stay there. They should expect the tops to be there on the last play. But they want to fight. They're going to actually commit.
Go fighting. Frank gets a lasso out of Toby, brings him back towards Dark Margo. They get the kill. Yamich now going to be in danger. He's the gem carrier, so they need to save him somehow. Boom's already used Supernova. It's not available, so they don't really have team fight. Sumail 8 seconds away from having Primal Roar. Boom will be able to Sunray onto the high ground as Vitz is being soloed by Crystallis. The BKB from Alchemist provides the power they need, and now the Primal Roar is back onto Dark Margo. Yes, he kills off Boom, but at what cost? He will lose his life for this one. Crystallis.
After this Roshan snare. Smoke from MOUZ, they're gonna find the tusk.
They found the tusk, yep. Crystallis got him with the unstable concoction. Schofield does still manage to find the Yule Scepter, but in the meantime, Frank found in the river. He's still alive. He got the lasso out, trying to TP. He makes it barely.
What?
Does still cost the life of Schofield in the end, but
there is no BKB on Frank. But still, he's tanking. Last up in 20 seconds.
10 seconds until we have access to the Primal Roar again. Dark Margo goes into the Roshan pit, looking towards getting Sumail. Sumail got the BKB over a little bit late. Finally does find the BKB as well as the Bloodstone. Boom helping him out with the Sunray. He'll dive in. Shiva's God slowing down these heroes. Roche is super low. Crystallis trying to chase down Vitz. They're not going to get him. Sumail actually went back in and got the Aegis, but they both got lassos, both him and Toby. So Toby will die immediately. Sumail will come back for life number 2, trying to TP out, but there is absolutely no way that's going to succeed. He ends up dead. Boom forced the TP away, and now Crystallis all by his lonesome, trying to hold him in position. Snowball will be there. Toby's going to try his best. Silence out onto Crystallis from Vitz. They drag him in to cancel the TP, and they kill him off. Frank, unstoppable streak right now. Toby trying to run away, revealed with the dust. Caught inside the shard, killed off by the burn damage of Frank. It's a double kill for the Batrider, a near team wipe for Playtime.
Damn.
If they lose this game, they will be forced no matter what to either have to play tiebreakers or the play-ins. Hookshot misses from Yamich, but they get the Primal Roar out onto Misho. Supernova expended as well from Boom. The egg is protected for now. Will it go off? No. BKB is expended. They managed to get the pop on the egg. Lasso to drag Yamich away from his team. Frank will kill him. Crystallis looking for immediate revenge. The Lincoln Sphere will be able to block off the first usage of the unstable concoction. Still being chased by Sumail, but Frank is so fast right now. Bro, blink away. No, he's not my turn. Because he has Dark Margo and Vitz coming with him. The usage of the Flounder Strike will hold Sumail in position. Now he is stuck. He cannot get himself away. Burning down in the Firefly. They will be able to at least kill off Schofield though. Frank, can he TP out? No. Sunray will be there to bring him down. They get
like 60-40 for playtime.
Crystallis now has a Flayer's Boater as his tier 4 neutral item. Sumail still sitting with the Gunpowder Gauntlets. Who is gonna get this one? Let's see. Toby. Oh, now here comes Mongo though. Looking in towards Sumail with the help of Frank. They got the last one, both of them with the Wukong's command. They've already lost Sumail. Yame is trying to run interference. And that will buy enough time for the TP out on this Alchemist. Sumail brought back.
Okay, bro. Now I will say. Winning the fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They might be able to win another fight right now as they go onto Toby. This will be them potentially reclaiming a gem, but they want to pick a fight off Sumail. Sumail, Lincoln Sphere blocked the primal roar, so he dies again. Time down bottom. Crystallis, Dark Margo and them are fighting. Crystallis is very low on the HP. He's actually just dead. That's GG. Looks like the game is over right now. Forced to try and jetpack into the base. The ice shots push him into the fountain. Yamich is like, thank you very much. My spell was about to expire. I appreciate it. But it's already mega creeps now. Dark Margo pushed back by the power dogs. Right on top of Yamich. The blast off will be there, but Frank with another 2-hero lasso, boom, caught as well as Toby. They will be able to get up the supernova, but once again it gets destroyed. GG, well played is called. We are going to a game 3, and MOUZ are not going to the playoffs.
Frank finished the game with 70 kills and 4 deaths. He was the MVP of this game, definitely. But still, I feel like MOUZ had like their chance.
Not going to be having any crazy situations happening early about this game in terms of like the drafts. Gyro.
Are they gonna commit?
They are indeed. They're jumping in right now. And they need the tier 1 tower. There's the searing chain. He tries to push them back with the inner fire, but he's dead. Tried his best. You know, he was as patient as he tried. Oh my goodness, what? He actually got the burn damage. Schofield dies first. Hashtag Schofield. Could be punished here, but they're bringing Dark Margo to the top lane as well. First rotation from the Ember Spirit. Maleficent goes out onto Sumail. Beautiful ice shots from Schofield. That will set up Dark Margo perfectly. Very free.
They went to the mage. So that was close. Feels bad, man. And then
speaking of 3 places, there's gonna be a triangle formation being put around Broom, but this is a Broom master, so he's very tanky. Into the storm form right now, so he has all the evasion to his name. Dark Margo though is gonna be forced to make a rotation of his own, so Doom should die here. Nice escape back being thrown into the Brewmaster. He still doesn't have the level 6, so no access to the ultimate. Dark Margo will chase him, bring him down with a slide of fist.
And Dark Margo, you give me the love on the start, now I'm gonna give you love. I'm gonna help you everywhere.
He's gonna maybe get a kill as well onto Toby. Immediately makes it happen on the Ember Spirit. They also get a bouncer strike. All of a sudden, Vince is here too.
Sumail also
quick kill going out onto Yamit. They're TPing out with this Monkey King. He's gonna be able to make it. Dark Margo, we'll see if he's as lucky. Beautiful 2-hero searing chains. That'll open up the space for him to run away to safety. Did you ever watch Power Rangers as a kid?
Yeah, of course.
When you said I was thinking of Alpha. And Sumail, Black Hole, first one of the game, utilized on the gyrocopter. Bro, Schofield is actually a god.
Gonna work out on Frank.
Are gonna see him right now, and he's all alone. Does have access to the ultimate if needed. Wheel of Wonder will not connect. Oh, no way, dude. No way, no way. They force out the Brew Split from Boom, and honestly, if I'm Frank, that's worth it, dude. Wheel of Wonder plus Brew Split. He goes straight from Vessel into whatever he feels is necessary. Whether it be BKB, which feels very good. Whether it be the Kai Assange, which could also be decent. Crystallis onto Bits right now. Wheel of Wonder will go Bits in place. Snowball comes on, but it's too late. However, they do still find the Black Hole on it too. Crystallis ends up dead nonetheless. Yamish. Without watching, he queued Midas earlier, right? But I saw him blink just now, so he had to run for the dagger.
It's a gem, brother. Oh, top lane.
Oh, top lane, Crystallis. Wheel of Wonder will be there though from Yamich directly onto Vitz, and Schofield is also going to end up dying here. He does at least kill off Crystallis with the Walrus Punch.
But
Yamich.
I don't know this.
No, don't twin gate, no. Right, he's gone even. He has to twin gate because down bottom, El Misho is being the one aggressed upon. Sumail and Boom will show up. El Misho though is still alive. It's gonna be a black hole cancelled out by the Tame the Beast. Dark Mago though there to deliver the additional damage as Boom gets off his ultimate. Sumail saved by the escape back for now. They would love Frank and Dark Mago, but Dark Mago now hoping to chase in towards Frank will be forced to remnant himself away to safety. Coming back to try and keep Frank alive. Boom, his ultimate will expire. He wants to chase down the Enigma, gets it. There will be a supernova immediately destroyed from Toby, and now Boom in an awkward position. Spirit Vessel out on top of him. Slide of Fist with the boundless strike from Fitz.
Managed to make 2 good plays that gave him 2 kills.
Crystallis getting connected on right now. Beautiful snowball from Schofield to save it for a little bit longer. Crystallis gets gone upon, so Fitz will survive. Getting off the Wukong's command. It will kill off Yamit. The eye shot blocking both Crystallis and Toby from escaping. Dark Mago comes in for the pincer maneuver. Did just pick up the Aghanim Scepter for Boom, so he would like to reveal this. Schofield will be the person they go on to first. Should be a very easy grab for them. Frank not gonna decide to get involved just yet, but he might not have a choice. He gets caught by the cooldown and the flag cannon of Sumail. He's dead. Now they also get the Cyclone out onto Fitz. They decide to go on a different target though. They're focusing onto El Misho. Crystallis will be forced to come back though, as Fitz does manage to bring down Yamich. He just showed up out of nowhere on that Monkey King. Did get a couple kills. Cyclone out now onto Dark Mago. Dark Mago has no BKB. Does manage to remnant himself away, and instead it's going to be Crystallis. He's in trouble. Boundless Strike kills him off. Boom doesn't have the Panthers anymore, so his life is going to be forfeit as well. It's a triple kill right now for Vince. Toby, the supernova does explode, but as it comes down, his entire team is dead around him. Dark Mago finishes him off. Hearts doesn't have Ags. He has 3 items. This guy is kind of fooled right now. His window is lost. It's not going to be as strong. Now they're just going to start the fight directly onto Sumail. Crystallis will come and get involved. Snowball will save Dark Mago, and now they're going back in towards Crystallis. Wheel of Wonder. They move away from it, easily, quickly killing off the Ringmaster. Boom, going to be forced into their ultimate. Schofield with a wonderful eye shot, buying some space and time away from the supernova of Toby. They do manage to kill Schofield. They have the gem on the deck. There's going to be the black hole though from Frank. The BKB revealed from the Enigma. They kill the Half-Star. They get the chains on Sumail. The BKB is finished on the gyrocopter, so he's going to die. And now Boom comes back at the worst possible moment. His panda form is over. His life is forfeit. His death guaranteed, and now it's a team wipe for Playtime. Honestly, LeBron, I feel like this is the game for them as well, because they are just dominating here in Game 3. It keeps healing up through these boundless strikes. Top lane, they're actually going in onto Crystallis. He's trying to bring down Frank, but brother, what are you doing? Push potential is relatively lackluster for Playtime, but they're happy to just keep getting kills. Wheel of Wonder though onto Dark Mago. Will they be able to bring him down? He does have an Aegis. He's very alive though, not even life number 1 being triggered out. He's going forward, looking towards Sumail. Yamit tries to save him with the escape back, but it's not going to be enough. Schofield though will get punished and die for this. Fitz now getting off the Wukong's command. Crystallis trying to deal with him as the monkey jumping this way and that. Dark Mago still alive. Life number 1 hasn't even been expended, and they had to buy back on the Huskar. Finally, they will get life 1 using the Horror Boulder.
Black Hole 10 seconds.
Dealing up everybody with these Nature's Attendants. They'll expire now. They get the root out onto this Ember Spirit. There's going to be a Tame the Beast, but now MOUZ realize that they need to run. Crystallis, he's going to get Black Hole with Blue right next to him. 2 heroes caught within the stun. Yamich is going to be dead as well. GG is pulled. And MOUZ, this Huskar experiment with the Sumail carry did not work out abroad. They just got their asses clapped.
Is Chakra to TB? This meta gonna be up soon.
Yeah, already down to a 30-second cooldown.